Hey guys, do you know what the most important thing about a security camera is? I think it is stable operation. You just need to install and set up the camera correctly, and then it should work for you without interruptions or issues. The main problems with many security cameras are related to weak Wi-Fi signal and power outages. It looks like the new camera from Baseus will never have these problems, because it has a built-in battery, as well as home station with an Ethernet port and built-in memory. It looks great on paper, but let's see how it is in practice. Please meet the Baseus N1 security camera. As you can see, there are two cameras in the kit. It also says on the box that it is an outdoor camera, but I think it can be used both indoors and outdoors. An important reminder here is that there is no monthly fee. That's very good. On the back of the box, we can read about main features of the camera, such as 210 days battery life, 2K high resolution, 145 degrees field of view, expandable local storage, and others. After opening the box, we see a home station and two cameras. We will talk about how to connect them a little later. The package also has two cameras brackets, a power adapter for home station, a USB Type-C cable for charging cameras, an Ethernet cable, and a set of screws for mounting brackets. The envelope contains a quick start guide, stickers, and a warranty card. Before installing and setting up the cameras, let's take a closer look at them. The Baseus N1 comes with two identical cameras. They have a white body with a black front panel. There are Baseus Security logos on the sides, a bracket mounting screw hole on the back, while the bottom has a speaker and USB Type-C charging port under the rubber plug. There is also a sync button on top. The front panel of the Baseus N1 camera has a spotlight, camera lens, and a motion detection sensor. There is a small microphone hole and indicator light. Overall, the camera looks very reliable. Since this is an outdoor security camera, it has IP67 waterproof rating. The manufacturer says that the camera is designed to withstand any tough weather, such as sun, rain, sandstorm, and snow. Although the camera is quite compact, 90 by 67 by 50 mm, I wouldn't say it is very lightweight. This is because it has a large built-in battery. We will talk about it a little later. The weight of the camera is 262 grams. If we look at the home station, it looks like a router, doesn't it? You know, I think this is the biggest station for the security camera, but there is a reason for that. You can install a 2.5-inch hard drive or a solid-state drive with a SATA interface in it. Just pull the top cover, which is attached by a magnet, and there will be a hard drive slot. Now just loosen the screw and install your hard drive. The home station supports up to 16 TB of local storage. To be honest, I cannot even imagine why anyone would need that much memory for a security camera. The station also has 16 gigs of built-in eMMC storage, and that is enough to save videos for up to 3 months. Going back to the design of the home station, it has a light indicator on the front, as well as sync or alarm off button, reset button, USB port, LAN port, and DC power port on the back. I think the speaker is on the bottom, but it could also be on the back. It doesn't make much difference. The size of the home station is 145 by 115 by 80 mm. The weight is 560 grams. So far, the Baseus N1 security camera kit looks very professional and high quality. But let's see how difficult or easy it is to set up. I will not go into detail about the installation process, because I actually plan to use the camera indoors. However, you can read the user manual or watch the official video by the link in description on how to install the camera correctly. It is very easy to do, but you will need a drill to make the holes in the wall. But I can show you the connection and setup process. First, you need to plug the power adapter into the home station, and then connect the Ethernet cable to the station and router. Wait about 1 minute until the LED light on the home station turns blue. Now it is ready for setup. The next step is to install the Baseus Security app on your smartphone. It is available on Android and iOS devices. By the way, do not confuse the Baseus Security and just Baseus apps. We need the Baseus Security. Now click Add device and select Home Station first. We have already connected it to the power supply and to the router. Make sure the home station, your smartphone and router are connected to the same Wi-Fi network. When the light indicator on the home station turns blue, press the sync button on the back. Wait a little until the station is connected. Done. Go back to the app, add a new device, select Camera. We have N1 outdoor camera, and then press and hold the sync button on the camera again for about 5 seconds. Finally, select the home station in the app and just wait until the camera will be connected to the station. That's it. Now you can do the same with the second camera. So we have each one home station as well as 2 cameras in the app. By tapping on the home station button, we can see that the cameras are online. You know, it seems to me that more cameras can be connected to the home station, but I haven't seen them sold separately. Maybe they will be available later. You can also see the battery level of each camera here. Next is the storage menu. I have already told you that the home station has 16 gigs of internal memory, but we have 14.4 gigs available. If you insert a hard drive into the station, I think it will also be available in this menu. Then we can change the speaker volume in the audio settings, read the usage guide, as well as restart or remove device. There are 2 cameras in the app, but they have the same functions and settings, so I will show one of them. First, we can see the live video from the camera. Since two-way communication is supported, you can hold and speak to your guest. Other functions include record, capture, mute, full screen mode, spotlight, alert, and a night vision. By clicking on the notepad at the top, we can check out the events for any day. In the camera settings, first there is Power Manager. Here we can choose the working mode from optimal battery life, optimal surveillance, and customized recording. Motion detection settings include motion detection on and off, detection sensitivity, activity zone, and detection type, such as all or human only. In the video settings, you can turn on and off the watermark on the video, select night vision mode from black and white night vision, spotlight night vision, or turn off, and add privacy zones to prevent the camera from seeing certain areas. The audio settings have a microphone on-off, speaker volume, and alarm volume. The camera sends you notifications to your phone when it detects motion, and in this menu you can select the most efficient mode with text only or notifications with thumbnails. Finally, the general settings have status LED on-off and Wi-Fi signal boost. By the way, back to the battery. I already told you that each camera has a built-in battery with a capacity of 7800 mAh. This provides 210 days of battery life on a single charge. It is very impressive, isn't it? When the battery level is low, you will get a notification about it in the app, and then you can charge the camera via the USB cable from the home station or any other power adapter. Okay, now let's watch some videos. You know, Baseus N1 is an outdoor camera, but since I live in an apartment, I will be testing it indoors. Video is recorded in 2K resolution 2304 by 1296 pixels. It also has a very wide field of view of 145 degrees. On the smartphone screen recording, you can see that activity notifications come very quickly. Overall, I think the video quality is very good during the daytime. As for the night shooting, the camera automatically switches to black and white mode if there is not enough light. But you can turn on the spotlight, and then the video will be in color again. I also made a video outdoors in the dark. I think you can see everything in detail here. So the Baseus N1 security camera has a number of advantages over its competitors. First, it comes in a kit with 2 cameras and home station. I think it will be possible to buy a few more cameras in addition. The station ensures a reliable Wi-Fi signal as well as a built-in storage for your video recordings. And there is 16 gigs of internal memory here, which is enough for 3 months of a video storage. However, you can also insert a hard drive into the station up to 16 terabytes to store videos for 60 years. That's awesome! Another feature is a built-in rechargeable battery in the cameras and the battery life of up to 210 days on a single charge. The video quality is good both day and night. In addition, activity notifications come to your smartphone very quickly. You can see who is walking near your house, as well as turn on a spotlight or even an alert to scare off unwelcome guests. For the price of only $129, the Baseus N1 is a very decent home security camera kit. Thank you for watching. See you soon!